Hello, learning coaches and students. This is Miss Boyd, and this video is to help you work through Math, Unit 12, Lesson 5. So your first job is to log into the OLS. Again, Math Unit 12, Lesson 5, Subtraction as Comparing. When you log in, you will have an assessment to do. So please pause the video now and go through the review assessment. When you are done, go ahead and click on Continue with Lesson. The first part of our lesson reviews just regular subtraction. We have some word problems here, and they're crossing off the objects to subtract or to show they go away. So boys and girls, let's look at a few of these problems together. There are 8 dolls on the shelf. Kim takes 6 dolls off the shelf. So 6 of them are going away. We're going to watch this as it takes away 6. And you can see how many are left. That will actually be our next question. How many dolls are left on the shelf? If you said 2, you are correct. You click your arrow to move on. Let's do another one together. This says there are 11 toy cars on the shelf. Sam takes down 7 toy cars to play. Again, we're going to click this arrow and watch it take away 7 cars. Seven went away. We can show that by Xing them out. So how many cars are left on the shelf? If you said 4, you are correct. Go ahead and pause this video, and I want you to work through the first few problems of subtraction on your lesson. When you get to, let me show you the screen I want you to get to, and then I want you to stop. All right, when you get to the umbrellas and chairs, I want you to come back to the video. Okay, so you did some practice with subtraction. Now we're going to talk about how many more and how many less. And boys and girls, it's important for you to know that how many more and how many less are the same thing. Same thing. So let's look through a few problems on your OLS together. It says there are 11 chairs. There are 5 umbrellas. And you can already tell that's not going to match. There's going to be more chairs, which means there are less umbrellas. So we're going to play this arrow and watch it match up our chairs and umbrellas. All right, you can see that there are some chairs that did not get an umbrella. So there are more chairs and less umbrellas. So now we want to know how many more chairs are there than umbrellas. And all we have to do is count those chairs that do not have an umbrella. So boys and girls, count those up. If you got 6, you are correct. There are 6 more chairs because those chairs do not have an umbrella. Let's do another. Here we have 14 jackets and 11 caps. Let's watch as our OLS matches those up for us. You can probably already tell which one has more and which one has fewer. They did not all match up. We had some extras, so that means there are more jackets. How many more jackets are there? If you said 3, you are correct. And remember, boys and girls, there are 3 more jackets, which means there are 3 less hats. The hats is 3 less or 3 smaller. I want you to go ahead and pause the video and work through the next few problems on your OLS. Matching up. When you get to this screen, then I want you to come back to the video. Great job. I hope you enjoyed working through those matching up problems to find out how many more and how many less. So now we're going to work in our activity book. And this is pages 261 and 262. So you get your book and turn to page 261 and 262. In this first question, we're going to compare the children and the kites. I hope you're ready to draw. You're going to have to do a little work here. It says there are 8 children, and you can see those 8 children in our picture. There are 4 kites. So boys and girls, I need you to pause your video, and 1 kite is drawn for you, so make sure you draw kites so that 4 of those children have kites. Okay, if you have drawn your 4 kites, you can tell that it does not match the number of children. There are more children. How many more children are there? Write that answer on the line. If you said 4 more children, then you are correct because 4 of our children do not have a kite. There are 4 more children. And remember, you can say it the other way. There are 4 less kites. Let's do another problem together. There are 6 swim masks and there are 3 snorkels. Those are not going to match. How many fewer snorkels are there than masks? So pause your video and I need you to draw in 3 snorkels. There's already 1, so draw 2 more snorkels. Okay, if you drew your pictures, you can tell there were more masks. How many more masks? How many did not get a snorkel? If you said 3, you are correct. 3 of your masks did not get a snorkel. But let's look back at our question. It didn't say how many more, it said how many fewer snorkels. But guess what? That is the same answer. Remember, how many more and how many fewer are going to be the same answer because there were fewer snorkels than your masks. Go ahead and complete page 261 and 262. Pause your video while you complete those pages, please. And finally, we have some more practice. This is our Math Plus Blue activity book, pages 263 and 264. Let's work some of those together. All right, you're going to have to draw pictures again and match them up. There are 12 baseballs, so those are already drawn for you. But you only have 9 bats. So boys and girls, pause your video and draw in 9 bats to match 9 of the balls. Now, how many more baseballs are there than bats? If you said 3, you are correct because 3 of your balls should not have matched to a bat. So boys and girls, this is like the other page we did. This is just more practice. So we have some more questions. When you get to question 3, you will draw circles. You're going to see how many more green circles than yellow circles. So I want you to pause and work through those with your learning coach. And great job, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed drawing those pictures and comparing to see which ones had more and which ones had less. Just a note for the learning coaches. This is, as the students get older, this is a harder skill for them because as they get older, they start thinking of it as subtraction. So this lesson is a great way to introduce this skill by matching up to see how many are extra or how many are left over. So this is a great introduction to comparing, and then later we'll move into thinking about it as subtraction. So make sure you mark off that lesson as complete, and I hope everybody has a good day. Please look for the notes, and you will find the link to the attendance survey for kindergarten. Thanks so much.